embrano enipa na hyehyɛ nti when it's time to shoot the narrative ombetumi a twist it amana save it and as shoot your narrative. But one thing and then me per se yenya consolation if you say I'm glad Lumba died.
Tell us why.
First pa no na me yes oh adena Lumba wu, but I'm glad say papa na wu. Say be ya mama akosia say wa benya ne peace of mind. Lumba died so that the woman can actually see herself again as a woman. Because he was a constant reminder of the sacrifices and the pain I know I go through. No, it is a no. When you be I say you don't see the pain. Time no pain no will go. It's immediate. I sit here and I say I'm glad he died, and I'm glad he suffered before he died. Because no one can say why they. Also a bray, well like 15 years. Say, why won't you suffer?
But must you say that?
I am saying
for
that
for the sufferation part.
No. He needed to go through that because you see, you can't cause people pain and expect to say what you say. We will be okay. You can't cause people pain and expect to say you'll be fine because from every indication, your system, your tradition, near the no, and boaware, hima. And boy worry in a sense say why a traditional marriage na wie no because say tete no ana yetena ho no be ma hu meboa hu oba no akonebusia ho akoye investigation ahwe say yare owo ana edam nyama bia wo mu a ansa said the oba ne sitie na oba waka say oh me hu flower bi ofie ha ana mpesa me yedai me plugi. The fact is say o shemba nyina wo wiase nyina no oba wo hima wo do adno no e kire say waka wana kume mu say obey dedicated to you. That's what it means. It's whether traditionally, whether legally, or be a warrior, no woman, born of a woman, has the right. So because obabe kotare hon. Or be a justify, court to justify, say, traditionally, or warrior in the 90, like, or warrior in 2010. Bayenshe, I ben ya warrior, Madam Akosia sewa. Warrior 1991. It's 19 years after the marriage. Now cry better. Why are we not talking about that? Why are we not talking about say you so wrong to say or be a worry? No, but why are we not talking about that? But rather no, I say Andra Dazi TV I think guy na well channel na yene Diana no oko interview lawyer kusino.
Okay.
He says something say everybody is looking at the half of their glass.
Yes.
What you say?
Yes.
But a former is one if you want to Ushieguma, a Shiegua na ba half no. Nobody is looking at that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so profound. Say, boy, need to be nyasa say we are looking at and so half na bedroom no. Na down no san e bedroom half for this way. What are we talking about it? Why are we not talking about that? Because if we baby ne bedroom baby 90 years of sacrifice. Utien kofo semwa. Oni dadi Lumba nyana na eye nkrata. Na so se Lumba adwum boninti ne nkrata no sa anye ye. Anye ye mo betena Ghana. Obetena Ghana sister ni nya ne de. No de be ware o. Ko no Nyankopɔ pɛ se wo kire ne se. Wonye ni papa. Eti ese oba de boa no humiliate no. Also oba de boa no humiliate no. How can you so obi aware o? Wo kan ho asem. There's no single and you my year bar a bar woman. I could say what first. There's no new. It is sad na wo ye ni nyase na wo pra no dem. No should have be bonum wa bonte for us to see say you are a good husband. You deserve to die. E wona Lumba wu no. E wo so wu na akosia say wa enya liberation because maame no sister this was suffer. When you said now no ya 3 days ago. Me call me uncle ho. Say Lumba kra o sabe di me cousin. Echi. I know person me cousin the kra woman.
102.9.
What you say no? That was his lifestyle. That was the person that he was. By a shielding. All because say I could say one who say he was her investment. It won't be cancer and say investment.
That was
That was her greatest mistake. That was some many greatest mistake. And oba me catch say your tradition any adie no a fail ye ko bema ko chiti said your boss oh bema dear and what's what no oba ba ko bema dear sa no nyakopo bo obema so won chiti e he fa ne ba say Adam chiti ye onyakopo bo ba ni bema. So what are you talking about?
I know the man Becca said how I pen the hundra.
Hello tia sa no onyakopo bo no.
That's what they would say though.
Sa no onyakopo bo no. Ano nyakopo ma Adam die no yi ne mfe empario ana ode ye de ode bo Eve eti be ma bia be ware oba bibi free wo ho asa no ware oba no eti oba de say who holding in high esteem. The fact that we are not talking about the 19 years obi betare ho no, that is where the challenge is. That is where the challenge is. Ami pa me ni madam akosia say wa aka me hohoro mensa every bia ho dia mo dobroni if you say no the happiness and say all cause another woman pain. That's what she thrives on. It's a me mama no ke ye ne member what you say me mofra dia of a friend say age on person mo ba
take a decision
to come but me member in fact a Japadian do me mama me ba no ma no fa ma no but dia me dey ne brain nya coming for the crown contest one fa
really
yes and I wouldn't. You know why? Because bear man and they say oh no no that's a plain simple words. Any day anyum ye dey
edin sawa ye
no me say anyum ye dey what you say even 2019 na no worry odobroni no allegedly no what grant interview no e wo andidosio what say ne yire ye ba akopɛ.
He said it.
What kind of yire ye ba akopɛ. It is a when you shameless I can man what denounce you wa bontia denounce wa bontia so much akawo you know be ba pray ho amfo bi am pray ho se me de madam akosia say wa Lumba had to die Akosia say wa to walk free. Lumba had to suffer Akosia say wa had to go to say you no allegedly see me and he deserved everything that was done to him that day. I will ye.
You're considerate.
No, I'm not considerate. Lumba has never been considerate of the feelings of Emma. He has never been considerate of Emma. Say me kasache okwan ono na sate tutugu na enkofo asum say eyire na ware no court no na ye fake. Say wono be ma okopo ba okopo vagina area.
Men are capable.
Be ma okopo vagina as young as 16 17 area.
The answers all kind
na asem nyina obeka bi wo wiase.
Ohima we
no ba chimifo no so obefa no so no na so wagye edi. Oba na wagimi a wadwene wo fom no na so wagye edi. Ana wode na ewu ma na wode na ewu ma ana wode na me say wonim say verdict ne baaye no hima enkofo efre me say no we said the advocacy aye ni nyina no people were actually listening.
Yeah, very well. And majority of the people no wanted the other side.
Exactly.
Or they wanted a different.
Exactly.
I mean, like decision. I don't know why.
Me say
it a few people.
Because no, yeah.
And I falling for this decision. Majority of the people were all waiting to hear that Akosia say, "Wow, the wishes is granted, glorified as the wife."
All the people that are supporting a friend is Akosia say, "Odobro."
Even Omukra as a man undercover because they are Omukra are ashamed of what they are supporting. Any moral ground, any moral basis.
They didn't see better. Those people supporting Odobroni, in their homes, they never saw better. What I say? It does so my mamenom, Edin Krofo Kunumachi. And I say, what I say, almost sistanum. So they didn't see anything growing up. It's what they know is that you can be a side piece and be comfortable with it. But Oba, so your bar. No, your ban on who fair or bar what why can't you also have your own man? It's a moment in a chin in Narano. What yes, and then I saw some young girls on a TV station jubilating. Omaniaje. Sakosia Sewa is being humiliated. Beba moso. Beba mo maso. Amayemoya.
Ubenya but to the new diabo.
Ebeba moso.
That were more
what you say, and there are certain people that are same way by yeah. I'm cool with them. I'm beginning to question say whether or not I should ever
associate
be cool with them. Because me no me foundation ni nyina a Bible based principle na me de tena wi ase enti obi a woni sa base ni be no you can never be my friend. And I was questioning somebody that said I don't a side chick ana because the way that the person spoke no no I thought that the person was a level-headed person.
Na adwene mu do
what you say we who say but ebia that person is not seeing better ebi on pakro no ni papa etu efa ne maame achi saa enti won hu bibi papa bia ye dey wo ho.
Oh say and the sad part of it, you know, you're normalizing niama kan na nka ye achiwade na ye musuo. You know, but I'm not surprised that people die too young.
Of course.
What a shock. Young girl, 23 years, well, 31, well, 27, well.